Hello, Rani aka Civil Messiah, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. So, I got the invite to the 2.1 last night, the PTU, and with the 2.1 comes the new Freelancer, so I figured it's time to take a look. Now, I did CC you up from my Cutlass to the Freelancer. It was only $12, so it seemed like a no-brainer. Although I do slightly miss my Cutlass, which is a shame, but this is more important right now. Anyway. So far, what's new is, the first thing is this. This is the side entrance. It used to be through the centre, but they got rid of that, and now it's along the side. We'll show you the inside of it. It doesn't work at the moment, but it will eventually. So, like I say, I'll show you that on the inside. Now, these, I believe, are Bearing C788s, aren't they? The latest sort of size 4 weapons. Whether or not they're going to stay there, I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're going to be swapped. I think they're just placeholders for now. But anyway, moving on. Now the actual ship is a lot bigger than the original Freelancer. I can't remember quite the size difference, but they showed it when they were showing the new revamps. Got a lot of missiles on the side here. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Just do a quick walk around. It does look kind of blocky. The original Freelancer looked nice and sleek, whereas this looks a bit chunky, but I'm not too fussed, because I do like the Freelancer. It's one of my favourite ships, although I never owned one till now, so I'm quite excited. Anyway, let's get inside, take a look at what they've done. Nice rear door. Oh, I've gone to the liberty of bringing in a grey cat, just to show you how cargo will likely work, which is pretty cool. I mean, you've got these little devices here, which are your magnetic clamps. So when you have cargo on board, you can switch them on, and if you get hit or you do 2 drastic turns, it will keep them in place. And I think it was 52 standard cargo units. I could be wrong because I didn't double check that, but yeah, I think it's 52 standard cargo units, so it's quite a good amount. The turret, the seat comes down very, very quickly, which is good news considering you're going to need to access it quite quickly itself. Again, very nice. Nice field of view. And obviously you can move, so you'll be able to move quite quickly with it. Let's get down again. Right, so quite a large cargo hold, and they've redone the whole thing. It looks very nice inside. Again, you can tell it's MISC. It's got some familiar colours. Very familiar to the grey cat, in fact, but I know that's a different thing altogether. Anyway, this goes through into the docking area. So here you have your docking collar, so you can connect 2 of the ships. This is where the crew, excuse me, will exit and enter if they are docked, or they clamp, docking collared, airlocked to another ship. You've also got some more cargo space here, which is pretty cool. Sort of utilising as much space as possible, which is nice. But yeah, anyway, let's head through into the living quarters. Now again, these are all separated by bulkheads, which is very useful, obviously, if someone needs to go out of the airlock. The whole ship doesn't have to be pressurised or depressurised. This looks like they will be the bathroom, so you've got the toilet and shower. I would have thought so. Could also be lockers, but I don't think they are lockers. Now this is the entrance to the side, that door on the side that I mentioned. The door slides open, but it doesn't work to get out, so you won't be able to... Come on. No, it's not working. So you won't be able to use that just yet. Hopefully when it comes to the final build, the 2.0... Well, when 2.1 becomes live, it'll work. Here you have a little control panel, which I expect you'll be able to do most of your planning and so forth. 4 bunks. Each one being an escape pod, which is very useful. Some more storage compartments up there. 4 of them, so maybe they belong one each to each crew member. And then heading into the cockpit. Now this is a gorgeous cockpit. I love the whole sort of close proximity to each other, but with enough room to do what you have to do on your own. So I think the seat in front of me is the pilot. Then you've got co-pilot, and these can be engineer or navigator or communications. they can do whatever they like. You know, I think you can set different panels for different jobs. Now we'll get in the cockpit, the pilot seat. The field of view isn't brilliant, and if this is the same field of view for the Miss, which I believe is more of the military style ship, you're going to struggle trying to keep track of targets. It looks cool. I do enjoy the view from it, but if you're trying to track a target and he goes into the blind spot, you're going to struggle a bit. But these are quite cool. So you've got systems panels, ventilation access, all these switches and toggles and all sorts. Very, very smart. But anyway, this is the Freelancer. What I'm going to do, I'll head into the verse, or into the 2.1 universe, and we shall take her up to the sky and see how it goes. It is very glitchy in 2.1. There's a couple of sound bugs where if you fire a weapon, I think it constantly stays on, which can be very frustrating. But it won't stop us having fun. Anyway, I'll see you in the verse. So, here is the Freelancer. We've got another chap coming to take a look. Always when I'm trying to record, guaranteed. He'll probably open the door. No, he's not opening the door. Right, so we'll get in. Now, as I say, it is still very buggy, and there are lots that go wrong. I've disabled my weapons because they're just... as soon as you fire your first weapon, your main weapon, it fires twice. You see it physically firing twice, and then it just the noise keeps happening, and it's really irritating. So I've deactivated it completely, so I don't accidentally knock it or anything. We'll head on up, and we'll do a bit of flying. Hopefully, I'm the only one in here. I don't want to run the risk of someone shooting me in the back of the head. But anyway, we won't head in any direction specifically. We'll just sort of head towards there. Put it in cruise. Now there is something about this ship that just makes me want to do a trade run. Just simply getting my coffee, putting it on the side here, looking at all these different panels. It is such a gorgeous ship. It's incredible what they've done here. And to be honest, it is probably my favourite ship at this moment, flyable ship. It is just beautiful. I must say, I prefer it far more than the Constellation, I'm afraid to say, guys. I do apologise. But it's just a gorgeous ship. It really is. And the field of view, to me, makes me think of... I don't think I can do anything with them up there. It didn't make me think of anything. What am I talking about? It actually just feels like you're on a job and you're just transporting some goods. And it would be great to have a friend sat there chatting about the latest SATA ball teams, and the field of view doesn't bother me too much. But if you were using this in combat and the minute that you wanted to fight, then yeah, it would just be a pain in the ass. So there is that issue. Maybe make the screen a bit bigger, but then I don't think it would be as special. Anyway, let's get out of the seat and we'll walk around while we're in space. Now, it did glitch out before and I wasn't able to get back in the seat. And it's doing the same again, so... we're still hurtling quite fast. I have turned my thrusters off. But I can just imagine living in this sort of small, confined space. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous space to live in. The styling is awesome compared to the previous one, which was quite terrible when you think about it. In fact, all the ships were to start with, because they didn't really have the plan of, the ship pipeline and whatnot. But now it is wonderful, and I can just imagine having a full cargo hold, having to walk around these bits here just to get to the back of the ship. But it handles quite well. I will show some more different types of fighting, or not fighting, but manoeuvring. Because at the moment, are we going backwards? We are, yeah. Because at the moment, I haven't really tested it out properly. But I'll have to wait until I can get back into the cockpit again. But anyway, I'd like to know what everyone's thoughts are on the Freelancer. It is I think it is a very well-loved ship. I know a few people who own one, and I don't blame them. It was the ship that sort of caught my eye first off when we first saw them. The FPS is a bit crappy at the moment. I do apologise. Oh, it's making my eyes bleed. Oh, I can get back in. Excellent. Nope, I'm getting back into the turret again. Anyway, I'll I'll respawn and I'll get the ship again. So please just hang on a second. So let's give it a try out. See how well she handles. I've not really flown her too much. She seems alright so far. Wow, that's incredible. She's pretty slow standard, with just 175 meters a second. Not the greatest. But she has got one of the fastest turbo afterburner speeds that I've seen on a ship so far. Faster than most of the fighters as well. So if afterburn. Look how fast we go! Please don't hit anything. No, Christ. 520 meters a second. That's a hell of a speed for an afterburner. Whether that's accurate or not, I don't know, but wow. But no, she looks gorgeous. Definitely proud of this ship. Let's have a look around. That's so cool. I love how the cockpit is lit up nicely like that. Obviously, I'll need to spin it around to actually appreciate. But that's such a cool shot. Let me see if I can... How do you screenshot? I'll have to print screen it. Damn it. I don't think we have a screenshot anymore, do we? I can just imagine flying past someone and seeing that. What a beast. Anyway, let's spin around so that we can actually see her. Oh yeah. It's got a funny looking sort of... How would you describe it? It looks like a mix between a Halo helmet and a baby Godzilla. Very unique head. See if I can get a bit of a better angle there. She does look nice. I'm actually in awe. That's probably why I'm not saying anything. I love this ship. Anyway, yeah, that'll do for now. I think hopefully once I know someone who has access to the Sabre gets access to the PTU, I'll show you that then. But for now, tell me your thoughts on the Freelancer. I am loving this ship, as you can probably tell. But yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share, and I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.